Ryan, it's good to see you out of the Care Center. First of all, are you okay? And second of all, what could you see?
I saw dust, and going through that section every lap there's dust, and we've had a few incidents today where just kind of stayed in it because they weren't throwing cautions for little stuff here and there. And from my perspective, it was dust until there was fortunately my teammate like levitating a little bit in the air and ate that with the windshield. And don't know if they got video of it, but freaking oil poured all over me from his car, so pouring all over me, and that burned. So that's why I was trying to get out as fast as I could. But yeah, it was wild. Haven't really seen the replay, so don't know how it all started. But it was a mess.
For a small team, obviously crashing out is already a detriment, but then we got to go on to Daytona, where that's a crapshoot in and of itself. How will you guys regroup in the next 2 weeks before heading there?
I'm just glad I got my Daytona wreck out of the way. So I'll be squeaky clean for Daytona, because that felt like Daytona. I didn't think you could eat a car with a windshield here, but I'll check that off the list. That thing is destroyed, unfortunately, and for a small team it sucks, because we go to Portland in 3 weeks, and I'm sure my car is destroyed and the 91's destroyed. Same thing with Sieg cars. I don't know. Nothing to say other than that it sucks, and I hope everybody's all right.
Thanks so much, Ryan.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Kyle, good to see you out of the Care Center. First of all, are you okay? And second of all, what could you see, if anything?
Yeah, I'm good. Hurting a little bit in the foot, but I just saw smoke trying to slow up, and we were having brake problems, and tried to just pump them as much as to slow down, but it is what it is. Just, dang. That's one of the worst places to crash at all, to crash here. I saw with the 21 and 11, I don't know. That's a tough one there, but yeah, just we were gonna have probably, we kind of lost brakes, and it kind of was it from there. But like I said, if we would have probably avoided the wreck, we would have probably had a top 20 day. But it happens. So I don't know what to say about the 21 or 11 there. That's saw the replay in there. That's a tough one. We'll see what happens there.
And then, obviously, we got Daytona in 2 weeks. For a small team like you guys, crashing is already a detriment. So how will you guys regroup when you get ready to head to a track that is a crapshoot in and of itself?
Well, this car's trash, so we probably won't ever race it again. It'll go to the graveyard, but Daytona's Daytona. We go down there and try to do the best we can, and help the 39 out, and see where we end up. Hopefully we're not end up in the Infield Care Center for Daytona either. So hopefully we'll make it to the checker flag down there.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Kyle.
All right, so one final thing I wanted to talk to you about. Well, two things, actually. First of all, you're nominated for the Hall of Fame. May take you more than a year or two. Sometimes it does that. But being named one of the 75 greatest drivers in NASCAR history, out of the hundreds, probably a couple of thousand people who've raced in NASCAR in the top three levels, what did that mean to you?
I really thought I pissed them off a few times.
Well, I know you did that. But
yeah, I know. So
you're not alone in that.
Yeah, I was quite surprised and very honored. That's no small task, and it's just you don't go into it when you're 18, because I had to wait till I was 18 to start. I never thought I was going to be in the Hall of Fame. And then growing up, you see the guys. I would go to the racetracks, and you see the black jackets and New England Auto Racing or Hall of Fame guys. And I was, that guy's an old racer. Oh, that guy's an old racer. That guy's an old racer. Yeah, well, now I got one of those jackets. I'm one of those old racers.
You're still young at heart. I know that. So don't worry about that.